This is general advice and my opinions only. CFDs are high risk, past performance isn't reliable, I may be long or short CFDs and stocks mentioned. Content may contain language that offends some viewers. LEVRD operates as corporate authorised representative 001318377 under AFSL 548573. You can find our financial services guide via the LEVRD website link in the show notes.
And stop loss owners, I think we've had 2 green days. 2 green days. Who would have thought? Imagine if I could go for 3. Far out. I think there's never been 2 consecutive days of anything lately. Far out. Anyway, we'll give an update of what's going on. I might stop talking about Trump and Iran soon, as soon as they stop bombing the fuck out of each other effectively. Is it coming to an end? We'll find out. I don't know. Commodity prices. What do we got? Any moves? Nothing too bloody drastic overnight. Copper sitting at 592, back up a bit. Gold's kicked back up a bit, 51.89. Rare earths down 2%. Brent crude, the volatility, it's sort of stabilised, down 8%, but sitting at about 91. Silver, $88 an ounce. Spodumene, 22.83, up a tiny bit. Thermal coal dropped, down 8% with potential fears of not an energy crisis. Who knows? Uranium at 86, zinc at $1.50. That's what's going on. Trump news, Iran update overnight. So there was some interesting events transpired. I'll just say what they were. So the Secretary of Energy apparently put out a post that said an oil tanker was escorted through the Strait of Hormuz, but then the post was deleted quickly, and then reports emerged that Iran was putting mines in the strait. So not like gold mines, the old school mines that blow the living fuck out of something, effectively, those submerged mines. So then Trump obviously said, I'm paraphrasing here, but this is, if there are any mines in there and they go off, I'll bomb the living fuck out of you. That's pretty much what he said. So not confirmed mines were actually placed in the strait. I'll show the Truth Social post that he put up. If Iran has put out any mines in the strait and we have no reports of them doing so, we want them removed immediately. If for any reason mines were placed and they are not removed, the military consequences to Iran will be at a level never seen before. If, on the other hand, they remove what may have been placed, it will be a giant step in the right direction. Additionally, we are using the same technology and missile capabilities deployed against drug traffickers to permanently eliminate any boat or ship attempting to mine the Hormuz Strait. They will be dealt with quickly and violently. Beware, President Donald J. Trump. How fucking good is this bloke? I love him. Just not fucking around. There is no one in American history and probably in the future that I believe will go as hard as this motherfucker. He is not fucking around. I fucking love it. Love it. Right, commodities as of right now. So oil, West Texas is at $85 a barrel. Brent is 90, so that's sort of stabilised around that area for the moment. But like, as soon as this strait, if and when it bloody opens back up, like they're between the oil that America's got and now they've got Venezuela's oil and there's fuckload of oil everywhere, it's predicted that this will come back down pretty drastically. So we will find out. And whoever the oil was volatile last night based on the tweet that come out saying ships went through and then the oil went back up after saying the ship didn't go through and it's getting mined. So whoever's traded that is fucking, I don't know, probably related or something. So what? Spot gold 51.88. So that's where we're sitting. Majors overnight. Bit of green around. Anglo-American up 6%. Cameco, uranium's getting a bit of bloody love, up 3.97. Copper's getting a bit of a kick back up. Freeport up 3.8. Glencore up 3.3. So yeah, bit of bloody green on screen. Good to see. Goldies weren't too strong. Newmont Barrick up 0.8 and 0.6. So nothing too hard. And lithium actually dropped a bit. Albemarle dropped 1.2%. So the news out today. The Spartan team. Nothing like a good fucking announcement, all in uppercase. Just fuck me dead. That just heightens the wankiness of it. it. So as I sort of predicted it, but I'm thinking this is obviously where these blokes are going. As when it went into trading halt, Simon Lawson, Craig Jones, and David Coyne to join the talk board. Jonesy is going to be Chief Executive Officer effective immediately, and then transitioning to Managing Director after the shareholder vote. Simon Lawson appointed non-executive chairman-elect. David Coyne appointed non-executive director. So they've done a $3 million capital raise at 27 cents and leaving them with $19 million in the bank. And the stock is trading at, let's just have a look-see. What are we? 45 cents. Done well. So there's your little Friday bounce. 37 cents, went into trading halt. So she's traded as high as bloody 47 cents, I think. So she's bounced 20 odd percent, 24% today, 20% on Friday. So it's pretty much up 40 odd percent since before that. So there you go. So that's the news. So they've done bloody, they've got a good lick in that capital raise already at 27 cents. So let's go through it. What is actually going on? So, current Managing Director Christian Marino and Tolga Kamova, who's the NED and one of the major shareholders, will resign from the board. Jonesy will be CEO effective immediately and transition to Managing Director. Current Chairman Evan Cranston will transition to a non-executive director role. Talk will move to accelerate exploration planning and advance high priority targets. The team has commenced a review of historical exploration data with the objective of defining multiple drill-ready targets and commencing expanded drilling programs across Paris. So all bloody pumping at the moment, up 20%, but I read that and I think, I don't know if they have a drill rig there or not. And you can't get fucking drill rigs in WA at the moment. So a lot of planning at the moment. I'm not panicking and buying back in today, that's for sure. Look, it might fucking keep going up. Who knows? But I don't know if there's actually a drill rig there to start drilling the bloody thing. Or there's, because they are pretty rare in WA at the moment. Everyone's fucking fully allocated. So I'll be interested to know when they actually start drilling. But well done to Jonesy. Jonesy's an absolute GC. My first general manager up at Paulson's. A lot of respect for that bloke. Fucking absolute ripper. So he's going to do well there as an MD. Probably, I'd say, and it'll be done his way. He was the COO at Bellevue. Didn't get to see that through. Bellevue could have been a very different story if he was building it. So I'll be interested to see what he does here. Congrats, Jonesy. Well done, mate. Here's the package. Go over the bloody packages. So, buddy, what do we got? Jonesy's getting a good lick. 20 million performance rights. What are the incentives? First are a fucking piece of piss. You'll get them easy, Jonesy. 500,000 ounces and a 1 million ounce resource. Then you got a 500,000 ounce reserve. So fucking, yeah, you can bloody tick them off. Then 20-day VWAP of getting the shares to 55 cents and $1. So, God, it's nearly at fucking 55 cents. So I'll be able to, so Jonesy gets 20 million, Lawson gets 12 million for having his name on there, and David Coyne gets, whatever that is, 8 million. So 40 million total. And they got some, I think Jonesy got a sign-on performance thing. So I'll be watching to see what happens with that share price effectively. It's all exciting at the moment, but don't know when the news flow is coming, don't know when the drilling's going to start, or if there's other deals to do. So that'll be interesting how this will tie into the news I put out mentioned yesterday about Westgold expanding the Higginsville mill. That is the logical location for this dirt. It's one of the, I think Beta Hunt's, not Beta Hunt, fucking St. Ives is closer. Be friggin' hard to do a deal with Goldfields. So Higginsville's a logical place for this dirt to go. And if they're expanding the mill, they'll be definitely looking for toll treating arrangements. And based on the fact that Westgold haven't bought New Murchison and they've gone down the route, they've gone down with them and just essentially via ore purchase agreements and made a shitload of money out of that. I'm predicting that Westgold might do that as well with Torque and other people in the region, like Astral, for instance. Just if they can then expand Higginsville to 4 million tonne, as they mentioned, they just become a big processing hub and make shitloads of money off processing other people's dirt. I know there's the Jubilee mill. I'm not sure if anyone's got a hold of that out of Northern Star yet. That's a refurb jobby, probably 40, 50, 60, 70 million dollars to refurb that. That is an option for Torque. There's plenty of other ones in the region too. So I'll keep my eyes on it. See how she goes. It's 44 cents. Remember I think fucking before this Iran thing happened, I had about 110 grand in it, Torque at bloody 30 cents or something. Then I had to sell due to all the madness. So what have I done myself out of there? 50 grand. Pfft, fuck my life. Fuck. Whatever. Right, next up. Medallion, Conflict, Holding. Historical gold at Forestania. So as I mentioned, like they've bought the Cosmic Boy concentrator and the gold rights for all this bloody shit here up at Forestania. So Ravensthorpe's the initial mine plan, but there is potential up much closer to the Cosmic Boy concentrator, which they're going to be converting for gold copper float, and gold bars. And this is pretty big bloody tenement package. So they've gone through the historical database, it appears, and found significant high-grade intersections of 23 metres at 5.8 grams, 21 metres at 4, 20 at 4.4, and all fucking shallow. 13 metres, 30 metres, 15 metres. They're looking like there's some pretty located on granted mining leases immediately adjacent to the former Flying Fox mine, and it's 14 Ks from the Cosmic Boy concentrator. So there's drilling programs planned to confirm the initial mineral resource estimate and test extensions to near surface mineralisation. So that, and you can see there's a bit of vacant ground here as well. Mount Holland, the lithium mine. So that's, I think, historic Bounty mine production there. 8 million tonne at 5 grams for 1.4 million ounces. And I reckon there's some gold rights to do a deal on there. So I reckon they'll be fighting against Forestania. Forestania, the fucking acquisition bloody machines at the moment. They picked up more ground today, I've seen. So yes, Medallion, very, very bloody interesting. I think I tickled a bit more of them today, tiny bit. No, maybe it was Delta. I'll have a look in a minute. Speaking of Delta, Ballard, BM1, potential satellite pits. Not a holding, but a hold Delta, which are the major shareholder of Ballard. So, because it was the spin out from Delta. So, the same thing, exploration results from Neptune on the Ballard fault. So, well, not cracking. 4 metres at 4, 6 metres at 5.6, not too bad. 2 metres at 41. And then Golden Vale. So, what do they got there? 1 at 7, 14 at 1.5. So, there, potential for shallow open pit mining, satellite pits. So obviously the deal they're waiting for there, like they say they're going to go it alone, but it's trying to get a deal done with this Aurine group, which have got the mill right next to Mount Ida. That's the most logical solution. You've got Ora Banda down to the south. Ora Banda's actually off a lot today. Let's have a fucking look across the screen. Where are we? Ora Banda. Oh, no, sorry, up a lot today. Sorry, 16%, because they had a big down day yesterday. See that fucking got hammered against the market. Now they've popped back up. So up bloody 16% today. So interesting. Ora Banda's an interesting one. So the way, and I believe why, I don't know, I'm not sure why, if this is right, but because obviously Pantoro cut guidance yesterday and got fucking hammered. And Ora Banda underperformed as well, because Ora Banda are sort of a bit skinny on the ounces they've produced already and their guidance, and they're under pressure to execute guidance as well. So when Pantoro is talking about personnel issues and things like that, is that going to translate to my theory that is a pretty big problem in underground mining at the moment, and is Ora Banda under pressure for guidance as well. So that stock's been very bloody choppy, as you can see. I'll bring it up again. Where are we? So obviously had the downgrades. I think it was a cost increase, fucking bang, hammered, that was probably the best performing gold stock in that period, as I mentioned, on the rebound, and then got hammered again yesterday, but now it's bounced back up. So very choppy trading in Orabanda. Do not know how to bloody play that one, I won't lie. So underground mining's a tough gig at the moment. What else have we got? Any other bloody news? Nah, fund update. Right, here's where we are. So what did I had yesterday? Northern Star, still got that as the bloody core gold holding. Just hoping if there's any freaking truth to Agnico having a look at it. It got absolutely hammered. The money's starting, it feels gold price is going up a little bit. Money's starting to flow back into gold equities. If there's any truth that bloody Agnico were looking at it, I think there was an Australian data room article that was going to be published but then didn't, that was alluding to the fact that there was a deal trying to be tabled between an international miner and Northern Star. So you assume that's Agnico. And while they're back down at $26, I think fucking perfect time to be having a look at it. So that's the theory behind Northern Star. They have cut guidance. Hopefully they will fucking achieve the cut guidance, but we'll find out. Breakthrough, that had a kick up yesterday. Bit of trading at 21 cents. Bright Star, still holding that. Fucking 47, still below the raise price. Fuck, that bloody... Oh. Anyway, they've got the funding. They're, I think, waiting on final bloody government stuff to announce FID. Centaurus, my counter-cyclical nickel play. Hopefully some bloody sulfuric acid issues in Indonesia put a lift to the bloody nickel spot price. Still got next gen, Linetown, Delta, Ramelius ticking along. God, get that buyback happening. What did I add yesterday? Added Pantoro, as mentioned. Added a bit of Lotus, added a bit of Whitehaven. Lotus still at $1.65. I haven't gone too hard. I only got 13 grand in that because that could friggin' absolutely burn me. Good old Malawi. So, fund update. We had a bit of a recovery yesterday. Fuck, she was bloody scary on the open before, far out. Thank God she was bloody green. Anyway, 175, back up 20%. The most volatile friggin' account balance in the world of frickin' investors, I think. Holy snapping duck shit. 175. So based on those positions, about 300 long in gold. Then got the gold medal short there. 80 in copper, which is breakthrough. 57 in uranium, which is next gen and Lotus. Little bit in coal. Just had a little tickle at Whitehaven yesterday. Lithium, so what's that? PMET and Linetown. And then nickel, 47th there, and Delta. And then 47 in Centaurus. So that's where it's sitting. Leverage long. Bring on the war rally. Let's see what the fucking market's doing.
3, 2, 1, let's buy!
Righto, let's have a look at the screen. What's the bloody number at? 93 plus the breakthrough holding. What was that sitting at? Where are we? Breakthrough 80. Right, so 170, about fucking neutral. 173. 173. Right, let's have a look across the screen. So that's my option, my ASX 200 option, put option worth fuck all as it's rising, but that's what we want. So won't lose anything much more than that effectively. Spot gold, 51.95. Okay, Northern Star up 3%. Up 3%. Bright Star up 1%. Come on, put a fucking need up 10%. Just fucking put Simon Lawson's name on the announcement or something. That'll fucking work. Centaurus, 0.88%. Next Gen up 3%, so fucking a bit of profit there. Yeah, beauty. Linetown back up near $1.60. Come on. Delta, 22.3. PMET up 4%. Still bloody plenty below what I fucking bought them at. Oh, no, I bought them at 51. So nearly back to neutral there. Gorilla. Oh, Gorilla's just interesting. Bloody, I'll be interested to know, well, Gorilla, you got Jonesy and Simon Lawson on the board of Gorilla. Now, it appears all Jonesy's attention's in talk. So what does that mean for Gorilla? Gorilla's... I don't know. Gorilla's they've got a shitload of drilling, 30-odd mil in the bank coming up. And it's just fucking not doing anything at the moment. Not doing anything at all. They either need to get Orobander or Norton to buy Mulwary and Comet Vale. Like, that's a package there. There's a lot of potential at Vivian. I think they're going back in there this year. It makes sense for bloody Bellevue to pick Vivian up off them and try and add that to their feed. It's just it needs some corporate action. I was talking about the Bardock assets potentially going into Gorilla. Probably not. That'll probably get IPO'd or something like that. Yeah, Gorilla, interesting one. It's got a lot of fucking gold. Mate, they could nearly bloody spin out that Labyrinth project once bloody America's getting in flavour for mining. Bloody, there's something to do there. But yeah, she's ticking along. I've just got to be patient on that one, unfortunately. And already got Medallion. Tickled a bit more of that at 41.5, so up 3.75%. Pantoro starting to rebound. Fucking obviously bought it too early yesterday at $4, but I think it went down to about 370 or something. So back up to 394. Pantoro's, I could go hard at it. Oh, fuck, should I? I don't know. Because actually I just closed my Ramelius one because I bought more of Medallion. So Ramelius was, yeah, just hasn't been moving. It's probably got more upside with Medallion if that friggin' re-rate's only a 300 mil market cap. Pantoro, what am I going to... Pantoro. Back at but sub $2 billion market cap. Got a lot of gold. They have cut guidance, but that's the thing. At the moment, God, even if they just do conservative guidance for... I think they've got 122,000 ounces in visible alpha for FY27. Even if they just make it a bit more conservative, they're still going to fucking make money at these prices at 110,000 ounces if gold stays around 7,000 bucks Aussie. So, yeah, don't know if that's overreacted or not. Let me have how many can I get? Maybe I do need to tickle a bit more. It's had a bit of a rebound. Look at that. Seen what Orobander did after a fucking hemorrhaging. Maybe I've talked myself into it here. Another 5. Righto. Okay. I'll buy some more Pantoro. 1,025. Another $5,000 worth. Righto. There we go. There we go. Live trading. Right. 32 in Pantoro now. Should have bought more yesterday. But anyway, we're back into it. Right. Anyway, sorry, got sidetracked there. Trading. Encore had a bit of a bounce overnight. $4, 4.5%, back to where I was. Lotus, oh, geez, that's fucking tempting, but too fucking dangerous. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to stay small in there. Whitehaven, don't know what Cole's doing. Maybe get it a bit cheaper. Just going to stay off for that in a minute. Right, that's where we're at. Let's have a look across the screen, see where everything's trading. The market. Goldies. Biggest mover is Orobander, up 16.5%, back up to $1.36. Pantoro, 4%. Northern Star, up 3%. Bellevue, $1.73. Everything else is pretty flat. The A1's down. Westgold, $6.40, down 0.6%. Westgold's interesting. That's had a big fucking drop. And they are, with these all purchase agreements, I know it makes their all-in sustaining costs look high, but fuck, they're bloody printing some fucking cash and producing over 400,000 ounces guided for next year. That's a fucking lot of selling. Can't really, I'm going to have to think here. Northern Star, I don't want to get rid of that yet. That's friggin', and neither. There's nothing else I want to get rid of. PMET, there's a potential corporate outcome there. I don't want to do a talk and fucking sell that as well. Those shareholders will be pissing themselves if that fucking happens. I'm sure they fucking love watching me in misery. So, Pantoro rebound, right. I'll keep my eye on Westgold for the moment. God, Gorilla's the bloody one that's letting me down, but that's due for something to happen there. Right, anyway, God, keep getting sidetracked. Fuck. What do we got? What's in the interesting bucket? Metals X up 4%. Too late on the tin story. Look at the historical for Metals X. Yeah, should have bought Metals X at 56. Oh God, look at that. Look at that. Good on you, Tin Barons. Well done. Talk Metals. Geez, Talk's flying now, up 31%. 48. 40, trading as high as 48.5. Interesting. Well, snooze you lose, Matty. Horizon Gold. Fuck, this bloody Horizon / Zeta, that is fucking ripping. Absolutely ripping. They raised it $1.20 with that sandstone thing. Based on the fact that I've seen Sternship did the raise for them, I assume they're advising them. And does that mean they're trying to sell it? Sell this project? Don't know, but it is ripping because of the cap structure. It is fucking flying. Oh, bloody Scotty Williamson's having a win. What do we got? Firefly back up to $1.80. New Murchison Gold, 62 cents, 6.2. Making a lot of cash. Ben's down 2 and a bit, back at 287. Interesting. I think Breakthrough's traded down. Caprice 8.4. I'm all in on Breakthrough. What's lithium doing? IGO pretty flat. Everything looks flat. Linetown up 1%. God, there you go. Trying to get Big Tony O on to come talk lithium. Come on, Leanne. You got my message. Organise it for me, please. Delta up 2 and a bit percent. PMET up 4%. Copper, what is copper doing? Develop back at 494, so that's creeping up. Freeport up 3. Firefly up 29. Metals still below the raise price, 39 cents. Getting close to 29 cents. Silver, Boab, 54 cents. So that's bloody just ticking along. Polymetals, 96.5. Uranium, what's the U? The U-Dogs are looking good on screen today. What do we got? Boss up 2%. Cauldron, John O. Fisher. Oh, mate. Most active Twitter poster in history. Deep Yellow is actually down 2.7%. Cracked the $2 mark. $1.98. Have a look at this. Since the news come out that they might be raising, should have raised up here, boys, because fucking she's not looking good now. Deep Yellow is getting hammered. God, should have had a fucking short on that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Next Gen up 2.84. That's my holding. I've got to use the word conflict. A holding, it's a conflict. Next Gen is a conflict. So many words I've got to bloody remember. Coal. What's the coal barons up to? Yancoal back at $6.80. Still flying high. God, that was back at $5.40 or something after they bloody gave a shitty dividend out. Whitehaven dropped 1.95, back at 8.56. Okay, there we go. That's the update for the day. What's today? Wednesday. Oh, me mum's coming tonight. Can't wait to fucking see her. Cannot wait. Righto, punters. Best of luck out there. Don't know what else to say. Green Day tomorrow. I want a green day, please.